I've watched 6 movies this month, so here's my ranking of all the movies I've watched in May. Last place, we got one of the most overrated movies of all time, 2001 Space Odyssey. Dude, I don't get the hype over this movie. It is not all that, and I gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars, and honestly, that was being generous. Like, there is very little that is appealing about this movie, and very little that's special about this movie. I don't care that it was special for 1968, it's 2026. Then above that, I'm putting Steven Universe, the movie. Overall, pretty solid cartoon movie. Nothing super special, and I think it could have been a lot better for what Steven Universe is. But pretty solid to follow up the ending of the show and go into the Steven Universe future with the epilogue. Solid villain, solid story, great songs, and that's probably the highlight. Then we got the 5th Harry Potter movie. I watched this right after reading the book, and honestly, I think it's just as good as the book. I don't love Order of the Phoenix story that much, and there's some big flaws with this movie, just like there is with the books, but this one's pretty solid. The visuals are pretty great still to this day. Not as good as Azkaban, the best Harry Potter movie, but still good. Now I got a different kind of movie. I got Dhurandhar. This is a Hindi movie, and honestly, it was pretty fire. It is a little long and it just dragging some portions, and you're gonna get the typical Indian movie stuff here, but very fun to watch and very violent, which it makes it pretty entertaining. Then I got Iron Man. This was my only rewatch of the month, I guess. Still as great as ever. The best MCU Phase 1 movie by far. Really nothing bad about this movie. It still lives up to this day. The visuals, the comedy, it's all good to this day. But then we got Grave of Fireflies. This is not only my favorite movie of this month of May, but it's also my favorite Studio Ghibli movie, and also just a peak movie. I gave this one 5 stars, which I rarely give movies, but this one really is that great. The emotions, the visuals, it's all here with this one. If you haven't seen this, you gotta go watch it.